Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Davis and Dennis show.
I'm Davis.
And I'm Dennis.
And I've been doing some light reading recently.
Call that light reading.
Well, at least I've got some new ideas for the show. I came across an utterly riveting debate between the ontological and teleological theories of the material world. And I thought that, yes, this is clearly the discussion that we should be having on this show.
Okay, well, I've been reading too. I mean, of course I can read.
You can?
For example, I've been reading Girlfriend magazine, and after reading this article, I just want to say, I'm ready for my first period. It hasn't happened yet, but I think I might be a late bloomer, according to this paragraph.
I guess, Dennis, it's never too late to transition.
Don't assume my gender, bigot. Now, more importantly, whose reading will we be choosing for this week's show? Well, we had a fight, and all I just want to say is, I won.
Well, Dennis, only because you threatened to have a tantrum in the middle of the supermarket if you didn't win.
Well, it's true, and I'm not ashamed of it. So let's raise the golden throne to our guests who will be competing in this Charli D'Amelio, this Addison Rae, and everyone else who didn't make it to the front cover of the Hype House Girlfriend magazine cover, because it's Hype House week here on the Davis and Dennis show.
Woo!
Now that we've decided on the topic of the Hype House, Davis, what do we have to do now?
Well, let's see who the guests are for this week's edition of YouTube's finest quiz show.
Nice one. First up on the yellow team, we have Michelle.
Woo!
She's a football YouTuber, a football player, and also smells like a foot.
Wow, that's
Dennis,
very
I
nice.
think we might have gotten off the wrong foot with her.
Well, that wasn't
we
a
all smell like
compliment.
feet right now.
I like the smell of feet, though. Okay,
Sweet
let's put our
feet.
feet together for Michelle Morris TV.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's all that we have for yellow team this week, thanks to some very last minute changes. And on blue team, however, back from our massive Carmageddon episode earlier this year is Nikki. She is someone who's not afraid to have a sneak peek at tonight's upcoming question, clearly from these screenshots that we grabbed from our Instagram polls.
That wasn't my fault.
You not only saw the questions, but you actually
voted as
voted.
well.
Yeah, I mean, you can accidentally scroll past them and go, oops, I'll go skip past. You participated.
It was an accident because I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to. So I went,
Fair enough, we did only tell you after.
So if Nikki wins, we know why.
Anyway, Nikki is also the only person on the blue team, thanks to some very last minute
hey,
change.
Blue's where it's at. It's fine.
Okay, wow, so clearly we have some serious Hype House super fans here, right?
Yes.
Go to
How
the
many
Hype
of them
House.
can you name?
Oh, shit.
Like 3.
Go for it.
Lil Huddy,
Yes.
Charli D'Amelio,
Yes,
that's
Dixie
2.
D'Amelio,
That's
Well,
cheating.
well done,
Addison
that's
Rae.
3.
That's 4!
Oh,
she
she's
knows
one
her
fan.
stuff.
That's it's done.
Okay, so now let's see which team will come up on top.
But I think I'll come up on top because I have all the answers. Well, anyway, let's get to the first question. When one of the panelists here can win a spin of our lovely new wheel
my God,
of
amazing.
misfortune. And possibly win one of these epic prizes.
But Dennis, do you know what I love about the wheel?
What, Davis?
The writing is just simply too small to read on camera. So you guys just have to take my word for whatever it is at home.
You're all powerful now.
I really am.
What a megalomaniac. Anyway, okay.
Ready for the question?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Take a look at this picture of the Hype House.
Oh, shut.
What do they remind you of? Whoever gets closest to Girlfriend magazine's caption wins the spin of the
Okay,
wheel.
Michelle was first. What do you think?
Friends.
Friends.
You just think that these guys are friends.
No, like
not
Friends
mortal
TV show,
enemies.
because they're all wearing, like, I don't know, like, it's very 90s.
That's actually cute. Who's the Joey here?
Obviously, Dixie D'Amelio.
Yes.
I think
can't tell. Which
I
one's
think they
Dixie?
all
I
look.
don't know.
I think they all look very white and very beautiful. Yes.
Are they doing the renegade? Or
Are
some
they-
sort of dance?
I don't
Probably. I
know.
have no idea.
They
though.
definitely are. Look,
Like,
they
look
go
at
like
them.
this.
What is this?
We told you these are Hype House experts. I would not have known that.
Okay, so why does girlfriend love the Hype House so much?
Well,
Apart from them all being very white.
according to the according to Girlfriend magazine, they're like a box of chocolates, Cadbury favorites. In fact, they're all super sweet, but they also can be a bit messy sometimes too. There's
bit.
so many different flavors,
Sweet.
and just as delightful as each other in different ways.
I'm sorry, but none of them could ever be like a box of Cadbury favorites.
No,
'Cause
they're
they're
all
all
the
They're
White
all
chocolate.
white.
they're all the dream chocolates.
Okay, who do you think was closer of the two? They both were not particularly
I
close.
don't
You
know.
have to choose someone.
I think we'll give them both a spin of the wheel.
Oh my god, really?
Yes,
Wow.
because I make the rules here. It's my show.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
stepping up for the first time. So, Michelle, you're close enough to reach it. Do you want to spin it? That is
Okay,
the
that
most
was a
epic
big
spin.
I don't want to break
Okay,
it.
you
Swap points!
At any time of the show, you can swap the amount of points you have with
Your
Nikki.
competitor.
And this is clearly the wrong color. Is there a swap points? Wait, that's pink. There we go,
editing will
swap
happen here.
points.
Wow.
That's cute though.
Okay, let's give Nikki a
Yeah,
spin.
nice.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we've only got one swap point, spin again.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have both.
Please.
1 point. At any point, you can ask for an extra point. Do you want it
guys.
now?
Wait, can we change it into the
Do you
Ask
want
audience?
it now?
Sure, let me
Davis,
use it
can
now.
we change it?
No!
Oh, damn it.
Okay, well done. We have to trade that for 1 point.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.
I hope you enjoyed that
So
spin of
that's
the
how
wheel.
this
Wow.
round works. So if you are joining us for the first time, please give us a subscribe, a like, comment how many points you scored in the game, and post that in the comments below.
And do you think you know better than our panel of experts? I know I think that. Well, if you do think that you know more, we post these questions on our Instagram stories and sometimes on our Facebook and Twitter too.
Yes.
So you can actually check out these questions and vote on them and possibly get a shout out.
That will be
So
amazing.
follow us on our socials. Links in the description.
Anyway, let's roll the intro to the first round. Woo! Woo! Welcome to YouTuber/TikToker Truth or Lies. That we
Wait.
really need to change that name.
I think it's catchy.
Anyway, in this new round, we show you the wild, unbelievable accusation or story about a particular YouTuber, or in this case, TikToker. And all you guys have to do, including you guys at home, have to decide whether the truth is stranger than fiction. Shall we see the very first one, Dennis?
Yes.
All right.
The Hype House protected themselves from COVID by inviting a known COVID harborer to join their biggest collab ever.
Is this a truth or a lie?
Yeah.
Michelle, what are you thinking?
It's so true. Didn't they have like those COVID parties or anything?
COVID
Yes,
parties.
but wasn't it actual collaboration?
I'm gonna
That
say
is the
yes. I'm gonna
question.
say yes.
Okay,
Was
Nikki.
this with Nikita Dragon? No,
Nikki
Oh.
party.
Dragon, maybe.
The other
Let's-
Nikki?
We're going to
Let's,
read out a few more facts, like
Okay, in August, Nikita Dragon
allegedly,
allegedly
allegedly.
may or may not have crammed all 16 members of the Hype House into a single frame to do her makeup.
Do you know what she said? Allegedly. Oh my god, I cannot believe I made this happen.
Allegedly squeezed shoulder to shoulder, everyone reached towards Nikita in the middle to do her makeup.
Let's all reach over to Michelle to demonstrate this.
Oh, please no.
16 people.
Can I just say how hygienic that is? To have 16, what is it, 16 pairs of hands or 16?
16 people.
People
slash
just
pairs of hands,
touching
yeah.
their face.
That's 32
Just in general,
hands.
like even if COVID wasn't a thing, that's
Right.
still just like
Exactly.
so bad.
Dennis, what did Nikita shout during this collab?
Don't touch me, Jesus. Was Jesus there? Well, a lot of wolf whistling happened too, apparently. And Ryland Storms, who I assume is a Hype House member, said, I really made you blush, huh?
Yeah, she made all 16 Hype House members in the video to pinky promise to try to make Nikita look like the baddest bitch.
I'm
did-
sorry, she's the dumbest bitch. She
But-
is not the baddest bitch.
But
I'm
the
sorry.
last note that we have makes me think it might be a bit fake because according to this, this entire thing turned out to be an ad for Nikita's merchandise because everyone was wearing her merch and you can get it from badbitchbody.com.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
just can't.
Is
Okay.
this real or is it fake?
This is true. This sounds so true to me.
Oh my god, okay.
Michelle
Is
is
it
saying, are you sticking with your answer?
Of true?
Yes,
Yes,
I think we're both-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And it is
Truth.
truth. You both get points.
Woo!
Amazing.
Well done, pass it down. If it gets lost,
Thank
there's
you.
only one person I can hold accountable.
Amazing. Okay, let's see what our audience thought though. And as we can see, 75% of them agreed and thought it was true.
Do you know who thought it was true?
Who?
Nikki. Vinny, Little Weird Guy, Captain Fizz, Minkara, Phil,
And a few other
according to my
people.
notes, Demonic. That can't be a real person. I think meant Dominic with Sophie and Wasi. And people who thought it wasn't true include Davis and Dennis.
Wait, so who had COVID?
Well,
Nikita had COVID at some point.
Gotcha.
But I don't think she knew.
No.
I don't think
Does
she
that make
knew.
it any better?
Absolutely.
No, because she obviously didn't get tested
Exactly right.
when she probably should have been.
Very true.
What an
Okay.
absolute potato.
Let's see the next question, shall we?
Charli D'Amelio won $300,000 through fraud and cheating.
Okay, Nikki, what are we thinking?
So, this is true, but she. I don't think it was through. I don't think it was 300,000 though. Was it?
300,000.
Don't think it was
But
300,000?
you look at those bags, you know that's not $300,000. That's
Was
a
it-
million. You've robbed banks often enough to know that's not 300
Wasn't
Wasn't
grand.
she on
$1
like
bills.
a show, like a trivia show? And
Like
she had
this
her-
one.
Like this one. But
Yes,
at least you
maybe.
win.
Let's be honest.
Monetary prize.
What's the monetary prize we have on this show?
The golden toilet.
And that's worth 300 grand. So 300 grand does make sense. It could happen.
But the reason why she was called out for cheating was because she had her parents there with their phones.
Yes, you literally know all of our notes.
Jesus.
Michelle, what are your thoughts?
I feel like if I say true, I'm just going to be cheating and being like Charlie here. So for the sake of me going to be using this later on, I'm gonna go false.
You're going to use a swap points later. Well,
Okay,
what notes do we
well-
have?
Well, apparently, Charlie's entire family, including her older sister Dixie and their parents, were all in on the plan.
They were colluding together.
And they were just versing one other person.
I don't even know what this is.
This I didn't cheat on, I promise.
They
I
were
saw this.
they were caught using their mobile phones.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
checking. Nobody has a phone here.
Okay, let's see what the answer is, Dennis.
It is true.
Wow, what a
Unbelievable.
surprise.
In a Mr. Beast.
Dennis is blue.
Oh, was
blue.
it Mr. B's?
Yes, it was a Mr. Beast
video.
quiz show.
Okay.
And according to him, it was just for fun, so it doesn't matter. But it doesn't change the fact they got $300,000.
Yeah.
And do we even know they passed it on to charity? Because from this performance, I don't think they would. They don't look like the people who would give it to charity.
Yes, let's see what our audience thought, however. And it was actually surprisingly close. 47% thought it was a lie, and 53% believed that it was the truth.
Michelle, do you want to guess who thought it was the truth? Yes, it was
Was it
Nikki.
me?
Other people who thought it
Steve.
was true include Steve, Phil, Sophie, Wazzy, Becca, Davis and Dennis, Dennis.
So how do you know if you've got the right answer, whether Nick is on your side?
Unfortunately, people like Antonella, Seth, Vidi, Little Weird Guy, Captain Fizman, you guys were all incorrect.
Captain Fizman got it wrong?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Unbelievable, eh?
Scandal.
I respect the people who get it wrong because that means they haven't cheated. and I
they
like
might
honest
also
people.
have a bit of a life. Okay,
Okay.
let's see the next one, shall we? And it is Chase Hudson denies cheating on Charli D'Amelio by tweeting, "It doesn't count if he only goes halfway in."
No way.
I don't. Wait, what? Chase?
So this is
Okay,
Little Huddy. Chase Hudson is
I'm
Little
saying
Huddy.
this is not true.
How? Look how
Because he's an idiot, but I'm sure he wouldn't be that much of an idiot. And that's a very, like, that's a very,
Okay,
like,
let's remember what happened here.
What allegedly happened.
Allegedly, Lil Huddy said it doesn't count if it only goes halfway in. On July the 7th of 2020, multiple TikTok personalities mysteriously unfollowed Lil Huddy
Why
for
would they
some
do
reason.
that? Because he said that.
Yes,
Isn't he also
Jaden
racist?
Hosler. Yeah, there are accusations of that. Jaden Hosler from the Sway House tweeted, "I don't do things for attention. I simply just don't want to see fake ass people anymore."
Yes, Chase responded, all this drama is going on because I met up with Nessa that one time, according to
Yes.
the teleprompter.
Charlie responded, "Then you shouldn't have come to my house after without
sorry, I didn't
telling
hear
me.
about that.
You had cheated on me."
And then Chase clapped back with this infamous line that everyone
I
remembers.
didn't cheat on you.
It doesn't count if it only goes halfway in. Then he deleted all those tweets.
Then what happened?
Despite this public exchange, Girlfriend Magazine over here says, despite all of this, they still love each other very much and are still the best of friends.
Yes, and eventually they did get back together.
this
Is
is
this a truth or a lie?
so stupid.
This sounds so true.
We're not talking about professors of psychology here,
Maybe
okay?
want to throw, like, peanuts at them.
But this is what you would expect from some people from the.
To be honest, yes.
Like
How old are they? Are they all, like,
They're like
17?
18.
Yeah.
17.
We
How
are.
can they be
Charlie's like
living out of
15
home?
compared
Exactly.
to them. Charlie's 15 or 16, I
16,
think.
I think.
And she just reached 100 million TikTok followers, so she's
Allegedly.
rolling in it.
Okay, let's get some answers, guys. Is it a truth or a lie?
I'm gonna say true because they're so vapid.
I'm gonna say lie. I'm gonna say lie because I feel like we can't keep going.
And let's see what it is.
It's
a lie!
Oops.
Michelle gets a point.
Basically, everything was true apart from it doesn't count if it only goes halfway in.
But he sounds like
Which
he would
is
say
something
that.
I stole from the In-Betweeners movie.
Anyway,
I think
okay.
it's the truth.
Let's see what our
I'm
audience thought
sweating.
anyway.
45% thought it was lies.
Yes, who actually got it right, Dennis?
I don't know.
Phil, Sophie, Wazzy,
These notes
me,
are very difficult to read because there's so many typos.
and
Classic
Josiah
Phil.
all got it correct. So well done, you guys. And shame on Antonella, Vidi, Fizman, Cara, Davis, and Dennis.
Shame on that Dennis bloke. It's so stupid. Gets it wrong every
Okay,
time.
and the final question of this round is...
Hype House manager threatens hunger to those Hype House members who don't make enough TikToks.
Yikes!
Well, see, I believe this.
You believe it?
Because
What?
he's the same cut as Jake Paul. Like, wasn't he from
He's like
He's the
10.
manager.
Team 10? But he was from Team 10.
It's like Kim Jong-un by saying this. Are you comparing Team 10 to Kim Jong-un?
No, to that Fritzl German guy.
Joseph Fritzl.
Joseph Fritzl. He has all these TikTokers in his basement. If they don't make TikToks for him, you know, he
Don't get any
starves
food,
them.
do you?
Like, I would have put past him. I think this is...
Okay,
I
let's see.
do not think it's true.
Okay, let's see a few
Look
more
how
facts,
greedy
though.
he looks. This is definitely not photoshopped. Look at him with all that fried chicken.
Well, let's recall that Thomas is the de facto manager of the Hype House.
His questions. His method's a bit questionable. In a leaked video, Thomas is seen asking Dixie, "Have you made a TikTok today?"
No, replies a timid Dixie.
Thomas presses on, "Have you eaten today?"
Dixie doesn't reply. And suddenly Thomas raises his voice. "You better not have eaten today, I swear to God."
And then Dixie almost starts crying. In a vlog, Dixie says, "I didn't post content for like a week." Which means that she hasn't eaten in a week, right? And then Thomas said in a video, it was satirical. Can we
Yes.
trust him?
Okay.
Look at him.
No.
He does not look trustworthy. His head doesn't look like it belongs in that body for some reason.
I wonder why.
Okay, have we got any answers?
I'm definitely going to say true still because even though he was joking, he would have said that statement.
Okay, and
I do believe
Michelle?
I don't think I think he's smart enough to know that things like that.
Okay,
Sure,
let's
when
see what the
someone's
answer
that
is.
smart.
And it is
Truth.
Oh
What an
my
idiot,
God.
honestly.
That's what I
Nikki
mean.
An
gets-
absolute
Let's
baboon.
look at our audience. Who thought it was true?
So Nikki's got a point, and 92% of our audience thought it was true as well.
Nikki didn't vote on this one.
I
so-
told you, I stopped when I was told to
The
stop.
only person who got it wrong is someone called Wazzy. So if you're Wazzy, shame on you.
Wow, that's not very nice.
That is terrible. Now that Nikki is winning by far.
Yes, let's have a word from our sponsor, Gemstar Treasures.
Do you know what's the biggest problem with being a star, Davis?
Well, I'm not sure if you should be the one to talk about this, Dennis, because I'm the star here.
What? Well, anyway, the problem is I can't find any jewelry that reflects my star status.
Well, have I the solution for you? Because Gemstar Treasures exclusive Farrakut is the only gemstone with a star inside. Purchase your very own star from the link in the description.
Oh my god, I sure will. Now let's roll the intro to the next round.
So we've had some pretty disencouraging comments recently telling us that our show is a tiny bit dry and dead.
Boo! Don't listen to them, Davis. Listen to me. Don't ever listen to the haters. Anyway, I've just started taking this high energy all dairy diet to fix this problem.
Wait, Dennis, are you lactose intolerant?
Oh. Oh, that would explain a lot.
Anyway, did you know that it's now time to see who will be #1 in our YouTuber Val's round? Even though it currently smells like someone's just done a #2 here.
Why is everyone looking at me?
But anyway, in this round, what you have to do is make the biggest word you can from the letters in the YouTuber or TikToker's name. And in this new season, you get a bonus point if you can beat our audience who tried out these anagrams in our Instagram stories. Make sure you follow us there to join in. However, I must say
yeah,
that
it's
most of
impossible.
them probably cheated, so it's impossible to beat. Because ScrabbleCheat.com, kids, is a thing.
And we use it.
Okay, so let's see what the first word is. Get your pencils and paper out.
The first word is Thomas Petru.
Yes, he's the co-founder of the Hype House.
Wow, so he's like special?
Yes, Daisy, Chase, Alex, and Kova also founded the Hype House, so they're all special.
Oh my god, I think you're special too, Davis.
Oh, thank you.
Well, according to Girlfriend magazine, he's the Hype House dad. Wow, he's been busy. Just 22 and he's fathered 16 teenagers. Poor mother, got to say. She must be a
Yes.
bit sore by now.
I suspect so, but that's probably not completely accurate.
What?
However, as the scary type of dad, he isn't scared to tell his children when their content isn't working.
He says there aren't any rules, but it also says everyone has to post 3 times a day. Very tyrannical.
Yes,
Bad on
and-
you. I don't like dictators.
And guys, time is up. How many letters did we get?
6.
Nikki got 6 letters, and Michelle
8
Oh my
8
god!
letters.
Oh my god, Michelle, what's your word?
tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Oh my god, okay. I can.
And Nikki?
Master?
Master. They're both pretty good. However, the biggest word you could have gotten is mousetrap, which is 9 letters long.
Mousetrap is usually a trap for catching and killing mice.
For example, Thomas Petro is like a mousetrap, trapping naive teenagers in his house to make videos for him. Isn't that lovely? What's the longest word our audience got, Dennis?
It was Tomatoes by Rage 3.
Okay, and since you got the same, should Michelle get a bonus point? No, because the rules are rules.
What the hell?
She deserves one. She needs to catch up at some point. But she does have the swap points card.
Okay, are we ready for the next one?
There's no way Nikki can win with a card like that in Michelle's hot little hand.
I feel like our game's a bit unbalanced.
I just want to say Davis made a 4-letter word and it was thought.
That's not a real word.
Which isn't. Not only was 4 letters, but it isn't even a real word. Stupid
Well,
Davis.
I tried. Anyway, the next word is Chase Hudson.
Chase is also one of the founding members of the Hype House. Did you know that, guys?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
apparently, despite his power, he doesn't lord it over everyone. Oh, he's one of the good people.
Do you know what I have to say?
What?
There's no good and evil in the world. There's only power and those too weak to seek it.
Okay, Voldemort. Well, he's better known as Lil Huddy, and that's despite being over 1.8 meters tall.
Wow, that's taller than both me and Davis. Lying on top of each other.
Probably true. He's perhaps best known for his relationship with Charli D'Amelio, who despite breaking up with in April, according to Girlfriend magazine, are still close friends and love one another. No. By the way, I didn't add the no. It's just part of the quote.
I love journalism these days. Maybe they were onto something because now they're back together.
Very
and guys,
true,
that
and
is
time is
time.
I couldn't get anything. That was a bad round. I got 3 4-letter words.
Nikki?
I've got 6.
6.
Okay, what was your word?
Season? Is that in there?
Season.
I saw the
Well
sun and I
done,
was like, see.
but the
Let's
biggest,
pass this down.
The biggest word that our audience got was by Rage3, who said seconds, which is 7 letters.
Oh.
However, Captain Fistman did say racist piece of shit, which
That's
is 17 letters.
but you can't make it from Chase Hudson. I tried.
And it's also slightly more than one word,
The biggest word you could have made, according to ScrabbleCheat.com, was hercuss.
which is to infuse food or drink with a drug.
To eat more healthily, Lil Huddy hercussed his salad with America's #1 most addictive drug, sugar. Now he has
Yes.
tooth decay.
Yes, which is quite unfortunate, isn't it?
Yes.
It's better than cocaine.
Probably
But
true.
cocaine is better for your teeth.
But bad for your gums.
Probably.
I don't think it is.
Doesn't cause tooth decay.
We'll see about that. Anyway.
Someone fact check us.
We've only got one more of these. How are you doing, the audience? Please tell us in the chat or in the comments below.
Okay, the last word is
Dixie
Dixie D'Amelio.
Oh
Wait,
my
are we
God.
having that apostrophe there, or can we use the...
If you want to use it, I guess you can use it, but I can't think of a word that uses it. Anyway, exclusive fact, Dixie's last name is the same as Charlie's because they're sisters.
Are they? Apparently, she's fierce, like in this picture, because she's only displaying her front teeth. And in the animal world, which I inhabit, that's a sign of dominance. Arr.
She apparently
I'm dominant.
isn't afraid to speak her mind and doesn't care what other people say.
Apparently, she's not jealous of Charli, despite Charli being younger and more successful, which I find hard to
I
believe.
find that very hard to believe. Dixie is our dream older sibling. I wish I had an older sibling like her.
Damn. Okay, that is it, people.
No, wait.
Rage 3's longest word that he got.
It was 7 letters.
7.
Yes,
And
Rage
Nikki,
3
what
got
did you
7.
get?
He's doing very well.
I got oxide.
I got
Nikki.
dioxide.
Dioxide.
How many letters is that?
7.
7.
Oh my god!
That's
That
so
is
good.
a
Amazing.
point for Michelle.
Wow.
That's fantastic. And the longest word you could have made is also 7
7
letters
letters
long,
long.
which is emailed.
Oh, that's a
to
good
send
one.
email to
Wow.
someone. For example,
Hey, could you email me your taxpayer identification, municipal bond income credit compensation investment number? Dixie asked.
I've already emailed the taxpayer identification municipal bond income credit compensation number. Charlie responded nonchalantly.
That is a real conversation that I overheard.
Okay, at the end of the second round, let's look at the point situation.
Oh my god, it's kind of close. What happened?
So Michelle has 4 points and Nikki has...
5.
And Michelle still has everything
Was that
to
the
play for with the
best-
swap points.
Was that the
thing.
biggest comeback ever? You're losing by far.
I know.
Perhaps.
This is big brain moments.
Yeah, that was actually big brain.
Now
Kind of
that
beautiful to
Nikki-
see. I'm almost crying.
Now that Nikki is leading, what is it? What shall we do, Dennis?
We'll have to check up on our sponsor to see it hasn't gone away.
Yes.
Well, who's our sponsor? It's Gemstar Treasures, the only gemstar with a star inside.
Indeed. That means if you point this star north, you will know exactly which way north is.
I suppose that would work, and with prices from just 136 Australian dollars, it's the perfect gift for any occasion.
Yes, indeed. Especially Christmas.
How about Hanukkah?
I guess that could work too.
How about birthdays?
I can see that happening.
Can I use it to propose to someone on Diwali?
I probably wouldn't do that if I were you, particularly if it's only after 4 dates.
But after looking at it, you gotta admit, I think it would work.
Yes.
Anyway, now let's roll the intro to the last round.
Now, earlier in the show, we saw Dennis try to give the show a bit more zing and pep by going on the high energy, all dairy diet.
I'm just full of energy right now. Humor, charm, I could be the new Roll Paris.
Oh, yikes. Well, at least I'm not going on a dairy diet. Instead, I bribed the entire crew and our panelists to cheer and laugh at everything I say. Let's try it out, shall we? What do you call a short, ugly little fat bloke? A Dennis! Oh, isn't that fantastic? Who's everyone's favourite presenter on the show?
David!
Woo! Okay, let me try this. Now it's time for the last round. I didn't see it coming. Oh, come on, guys.
Okay, so this is the round where special guests from all over the world Skype in to give us their questions and answers.
Not Skype.
Well, let's just call it Skype, okay? And the first question is from our favourite guest ever, Philly D.
What's up,
Let's see
you
what he's
beautiful
got to
bastards?
say.
Hope you are having a fantastic Tuesday evening. My name is Phil, and let's get right into the questions. What is happening in this viral picture of Charli D'Amelio?
Okay,
Sorry, I'm still
guys.
stuck on that. Like, what was that?
So basically, in a new series of the D'Amelio family YouTube channel, they invited James Charles to a family dinner.
But what happened? Why is she making this face?
She ate a snail.
Oh my
That's
god,
what-
maybe. What do you think, Michelle?
Sad that her
Crying
life is this
over-
way. And then
I like to think that Emma Chamberlain just entered the room.
Emma Chamberlain, that's all him. I haven't heard of her.
Okay, so we think maybe she ate a snail.
Maybe was she the one that ate the snail, or the one crying about the followers reaching a 1 million? I don't know.
Let's just stay with the snail, shall we? Let's see what Phil can tell us.
Well, the Daily Mail elegantly puts it in quote, spoiled TikTok stars Charli and Dixie D'Amelio are slammed for rude and disgusting video that shows the teens are making faces and gagging while eating in front of personal chef.
To be
Yeah.
fair, there were snails in the dishes, and the dad said it was mushrooms.
Oh.
Yes.
And then they found a head.
It was unveiled to be a snail, and the girl started gagging in front of the chef.
But wasn't it planned? Didn't they plan this?
Probably was.
Yeah.
The chef then asked if she was being serious, and she was.
Chef was probably very offended because he was French.
Is this a YouTube channel?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Charli D'Amelio
don't-
family.
Is it like a
channel.
reality
The D'Amelio
show?
family show.
D'Amelio family show, yes.
Is it like a reality show?
Yeah.
Like the Kardashians?
So, no, it
Pretty
was more like a
much.
sit down, I think, kind of a thing. They had
This-
special guests.
Yeah,
I hate
with James
it.
Charles.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki's got a point for
James
this.
Charles was the first guest.
Yeah,
James
Ja-
Charles was very unimpressed apparently. He said ooh
Yeah.
when Charlie started.
Charlie then
throwing up.
requested dino nuggets.
Wow.
Dino
I'm not even
nuggets.
surprised.
Dixie revealed that the snail tasted like dino nuggets.
People were basically unimpressed at their rudeness at the hardworking personal chef.
Okay, although I'd like to say this is the end of this question, Phil has yet more to say, doesn't he?
Yes, he made me put this in.
So anyway, guys, if you enjoy seeing me on the David
love
and Dennis
you.
show, if you did, please smash that like button. Please let the boys know over in the live chat or in the comments below if you would like to see me on the David and Den show again, because I know David and Den would love to have me back on their show. My channel link will be in the description down below. You can also get my merch on Spreadshirt.
Welcome to the URL. It seems to be copied by a logo.
Dogs, here is the link. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Peace out and bye.
Oh, he's quite a character, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Now it's time for our next question, who comes from a TikToker
named Josiah.
Hey guys, this is Josiah Young from TikTok. I'm just out filming a campaign, but I've been asked to give you a super secret bonus question, and I have the perfect one. So, in May of this year, an old picture of Dixie D'Amelio's room was leaked, sparking massive controversy. What was in the room that was so controversial?
Yes.
A Trump flag.
A Trump flag.
Oh,
Maybe. What are you thinking, Nikki?
Or a MAGA hat. Some sort of Trump thing.
Chopper said a bong. And a certain someone called Gran Turismo Universe said a signed copy of Mein Kampf.
That might be surprisingly close.
She looks like a Trump supporter.
Nikki.
I could agree with that because isn't her dad a known Republican? Like,
How do we know that? How do you know that?
I don't know.
I
You're
thought
a
you
big
didn't
fan.
even know much about the high
You're a
class.
huge
Look
fan.
at you.
I feel like someone else is a subscriber of Girlfriend magazine here.
Look, it's girlfriend.
Okay, shall we see the answer?
So, what was in the room that was so controversial? Dixie D'Amelio actually uploaded a picture of her playing the piano, but in the background was a poster of Trump and
see?
Vince's
Oh my god,
American
amazing.
flag. This was posted to an old Visco account. It got re-brought up in May, and obviously started some controversy.
Okay, everyone gets a point.
Very easily believe it.
This was uploaded to an old Visco account, which fans have recently uncovered.
Yes, Nikki says it wasn't her room, but some people say that she doesn't deny she's a Republican or a Trump supporter, and so it's all invalid.
When she was 15, she claimed to not give a shit about politics. Then she said she was a
All she
independent
supports
voter.
Is positivity and happiness. What makes us happy.
If he makes you happy, then yeah, put a poster of him on your wall. I'm not going to judge, except I will.
All right,
Definitely
so
will.
that is it for Dixie. She is very cancelled now.
No, she isn't. Nobody cares.
But luckily, with still the swap points to play for, we've got one last question. Are we ready for
Everything
it?
is to play for.
Everything to play for, indeed.
Hey guys, I'm Steve Milne and I have a question for you. In September, Hype House member Hootie Hurley was featured in BuzzFeed, but for what reason?
All right,
Hootie
this is a
Hurley.
picture
Who the
of
hell
Hootie
is
Hurley.
that?
How do you not know him, Michelle? He's only like the least popular person of the Hype House. Gosh.
He's regrettably one of the least popular members of the Hype House. But Girlfriend magazine, do you want to know what they said about him?
I do.
He's deaf's a cutie, right? He reckon he's seriously underrated. And guess what? We're not even mad he ain't into wearing shirts that often.
All right, so why are we thinking that he might be in a BuzzFeed quiz?
Which Hype House member are you?
That's
Are you the unloved one? You must be Hootie Hurley.
Nikki, have you any suggestions?
I don't know, maybe about his hairstyle? Like,
His
it's
hairstyle?
very questionable. Like, what is that?
You're trying to be very nice.
Okay, shall we see the answer
Yes.
though?
The answer is Hootie Hurley was accused of having a fictitious, made-up sounding name and thus appeared in the Is This the Name of a TikTok Celebrity or a Completely Made-Up Name?
I would have guessed made up
Yes.
name.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And unfortunately, that means nobody wins a point this round. Okay, so at the end of the game, how many points does each person have?
Michelle has 5 points. But doesn't matter because Nikki has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's too much for me to count. More than 5 points.
But
But it's
Michelle,
I'd like to cash this in now.
woo! Okay, so
you're
now
cashing them in.
swap the points, guys. Let's see the
Go on, lad.
changeover.
Let's
of
go,
the
baby!
And in the end, Dennis, where's the smoke? The golden throne
Goes
goes
to
to Michelle! Woo! For being the ultimate Hype House super fan.
Massive!
Incredible.
Let's
Now,
go! Let's
Before
go,
we get
baby.
too excited, it's time for my favorite round, comment of the week.
We all have a comment to read out. Let's play the intro.
Okay, now we're back from the intro. We've got a comment from someone called Noob. Dennis, who's reading this?
You.
Okay. Noob says, I know that I haven't watched the whole thing out, the whole episode yet, our previous episode, but I would just like to say that back when Shane Dawson started making videos, it was okay to do these kind of things, like mention blackface, but in today's world, we find it
Oh
offensive.
my
I'm
God.
sorry, but Shane made these videos less than 10 years ago, and back then blackface was
It
just,
sounds like he's
just
talking
as
about something that happened
unacceptable
like
as it is
1,000
now.
years ago.
He's rightly named Noob for that.
Noob, you're
Noob.
a noob.
You're
You're
cancelled.
My comment is from Madsen, and he says, I love the 3 contestant format.
Well, that was very unintentional. We were going for 4, but ended up with 3. This week,
we have a 2
Deuces.
contestant format. Was that an accident?
next week, we ready for our 1 contestant. Okay, Michelle,
Competing against yourself.
this one's for you.
Michael Ward says, the set is looking cool.
And what did we reply with?
Please come back to us. And
He
then what
was-
happened?
He was going to come back to us until this morning. He didn't. And the final one is from Chopper. Nikki, if you can read it.
A new rule. If you make the word in an anagram, you must know the meaning. Thumbs up if you agree.
2 people thumbs up. So
Also, I think
clearly
Sophie
not many
cheated.
people
Oh yeah,
agree.
she definitely cheated.
Just like Nikki, perhaps. But clearly
We need
didn't
to
matter.
vet our guests better.
Okay, so that brings us to the very end of this episode. Make sure you give us a like if you enjoyed this episode, give us a subscribe if you really liked it, and also comment what score you got tonight. Did you manage to beat our guests?
Now, who were our guests and where can you find them? Michelle, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Michelle Morris TV.
Wonderful.
Incredible. And Nikki,
Just on Instagram at O_Nikki.
fantastic. I literally cannot read anything.
Say
yeah,
goodbye.
make sure to subscribe to everyone on their social media. And Adam, thank you for being our cameraman, our teleprompter man, everything man today. You can subscribe to him as well in the links in the description. You can buy your beautiful gem star in the description as well. And on that note,
Good night,
Toodaloo.
everyone.